It's time now to review headlines of today's newspapers. And of course, Kaudi and I will be doing that together. And of course, we'll start with the newspaper of record. This day on Saturday.
Yes.
What do we have on the headlines?
Yes, looking at this day, Gbajabiamila steps in at the top of the masthead. Gbajabiamila steps in as Chief of Staff. Akume is SGF. And the question is, who are the others? Is everything okay with the presidency in terms of the appointment? Because expectation was that it will happen very quickly. Yeah. But a lot of people had predicted anyway. We've had fake news several times. Stop and start when they said Gbajabiamila is the Chief of Staff. And then they said, no, it's fake news. It's not announced yet. But now it's on record. He was
a top contender. Ahead
absolutely.
Of Falike, ahead of Fashola,
yes,
ahead of a few other people. But, it has come to pass.
Obviously.
But Akume's choice was rather surprising, even though to those who know Asiwaju closely, Akume has always been a kind of 5 and 6 to Asiwaju. Yeah. But then, will that satisfy the North Central? Because it's from Benue.
Yes.
People were, banding names like El-Rufai, like Bagudu.
That was a big surprise because El-Rufai seemed to have become very close. He's almost like a spokesperson for the president. He fought the president's battle left, right, and center. So quite a number of people had tipped him as possibly Chief of Staff or the SGF, and he's got none of that. So I'm waiting to see what will someone like El-Rufai get.
I'm not sure that he's eager to return as a minister, but hey.
Well, he might become a minister. Some people have even said that someone like El-Rufai will do well to come back to where he started from,
to the FCT.
FCT, because FCT needs
and clean it up.
Revamping, serious cleaning. And they need somebody who
but
can do
I think that he expressed some sentiments about the fact that, he did that in his late 40s or something, but, early 50s. He's 63 or so now. That's not what he wants to do. But let's see how it goes.
Okay, so the top story on this day is subsidy removal. NLC declares war, begins nationwide strike on Wednesday. So they're saying that even TUC opts for further dialogue. They're going to sit with the president. They're expecting that the president would listen more. And the position of the NLC is that this should not go. It seems like that's what they're saying. But the president has already said it. Fuel subsidy is gone. The NNPCL Group CEO, as he's called, has also said that there is no cash backing. Yes, it is a line item in the budget, but there is no money to back it. So that gives some concern. I don't know what you think, whether this battle with the NLC can be won, though it seems like Nigerians are not up for a fight when it comes to fuel subsidy.
An NLC that folds its arm and stays still when there's a major issue like this cannot be a serious Congress. They will have to show that they are the voices of the people. How far they can go with this argument will be tough, especially when you have the key opposition leaders who also keyed into the subsidy removal thing, unlike in 2011, 2012, when those who are in APC today were actually working in tandem with the NLC to insist against the desires of President Goodluck Jonathan at that time that yes, it might be desirable, but certain things will have to be on ground first, including Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But this time around, what will be the position of Atiku Abubakar? What will be the position of Peter Obi or Kwakwanso, who's already in bed with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, given the meeting that they had in Paris 2 weeks ago? Will they be able to speak out like Dumebi Kachiku has just done to say that yes, it is good that you have to suspend a subsidy and go after those who have gotten the country to the state of hemorrhaging? Yes. But then, will you have the balls to go after them?
Yes.
Will you have the balls to say that I'm only doing this for a certain number of period, but you really can't run away from the question of subsidy because all over the world, there will always be one form or the other of subsidy. But what is the NLC asking for? Is it that that from July, the president will have to seek additional appropriation to have money voted for it, because without that, he can't just, willy-nilly declare that money should be paid. Or will he be asking NNPC to go borrow money to fund what is not there? My position will be that go back and hold Ashwaju by the same thing that he said to Jonathan. If we must remove subsidy, our refinery is working. What is the capacity of local refinery refining that we have? And in any case, how will the rest of Nigeria work as Lagos is working in the areas of BRT, in the areas of alternative transportation? What will be the palliatives? They're not there. The $800 million that the Buhari administration tried to get, might not come. Even if it had come, what will it solve? Okay,
so with the last minute or so that we've got, very quickly, maybe you should take a look at Vanguard, and then I'll look at
okay, Vanguard is basically on the lead, is basically about the same subsidy remover. NLC plans nationwide action. But here we have Tinubu saying that we will review minimum wage, manage inherited liabilities, marketers set for another fuel price hike. And then we have Obaseki, the museum can transform Edo. This museum can transform Edo into Africa's tourism culture hub. I'm sure that he's talking about the Royal Museum in Benin City, where all the looted artifacts are supposed to return to. Very quickly to Ibori, Wike, Makinde in Villa to support Tinubu. Interesting, isn't it?
Very interesting to have Ibori, Wike, and Makinde together.
What does Wike want?
What does Wike want? That's the question. What is he looking for? Ministerial appointment? We don't know. We'll get to see.
Right.
So the final one that we'll take a look at is the Punch. Very quickly, subsidy. FG considers wage review as Labour begins strike on Wednesday. So the trouble continues, or it escalates by Wednesday. So we'll see. NLC demands reversal of fuel price. TUC meets FG on Sunday. So that means the president is not getting any sleep for the next few days. So he has to stay awake, his coffee
He asked for the job.
And then some people are saying, give president a chance, allow deregulation. That is Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. These are leaders in the business sector, and they're telling the labor union, please let the president get a chance to fix Nigeria, just stay back. So these are some of the stories on the newspaper headlines that we've got on the front pages.
Interesting ones. Ones. Well, I mean, the fuel price hike thing, we will see how it goes in the coming weeks. But by Wednesday, we hope that the government will have succeeded in meeting some of the terms by the NLC, or we're into another round of major issues that might affect
That's a battle that they don't want
the economy.
To fight. Yes, the government does not want to fight that battle. Yes.
All right. That brings us to the end of the morning show today. And thank you for watching. Do stay safe.